Alright, so finally back. Welcome back to the stream. I had a nice little break. Nice little, quote-unquote vacation from streaming. But for now, we're gonna get started on the Outer Worlds. I apparently can just play this game. I have Game Pass for PC, so I didn't even realize that I could just get it. So here we are. That's good. Oh, and it wants me to sign into my Xbox, I guess. You know, the Xbox One that I don't have. So, that's nice. Let this app access your info? Sure. Why not? Just sell my info to Microsoft. So this isn't probably gonna be the best way. Need to change the resolution. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna go to Ultra. I'm just gonna go with Ultra, and if I have frame rate issues, then I will use the detect graphics option, and then deal with that when I deal with that. Enable tutorials. Oh, yeah. Actually, no, that'll be helpful. Companion outlines. Oh, I see. Apparently OBS seems to be having some issues, so I'm gonna bump up that. See if that helps at all. My computer is not the best of the best. OBS is not doing great. Why is OBS not doing great? Recording. I don't know. Whenever I'm not in the game, it seems to be doing pretty bad. Or pretty well. But when I'm in the game... Wait, I think I know what the issue is. Windows has this thing called Game Bar. Okay. I have to, like, turn down... Or, not just Game Bar. The, Game Mode. That's it. I have to find that and turn it off. Here we go. Game Mode. Off. Oh, no. No, that's not it. It's still just the game takes up a shitload of CPU or for some reason. Maybe if I full screen it? Maybe? Whatever. Oh, I think it was VSync. It might have been VSync. Okay. So then I'm just gonna... just window it and see what happens. Okay, now, what happened was my fucking, my monitor went blank. So, good. No, that's not the resolution that I want. That's the resolution that I want. There we go. I think it was VSync. Okay, whatever. Everything seems to be fixed, more or less, so I'll go with normal mode. Conversation, yeah, all subtitles. Alright, so I know little to nothing about this game outside of it was made by Obsidian, and everyone seems to be excited for it.
When prosperity awaits you in the stars, come to Halcyon, the only colony on the edge of the frontier, owned and operated by corporations.
Oh boy.
10 short years will feel like mere minutes, thanks to the comfort and safety of your very own hibernation chamber. You'll wake up in a perfect society designed to maximize your productivity with guaranteed full employment.
Oh boy.
Minor term of service, you
Guaranteed full employment.
Your own destiny when you go out of this world to the Halcyon colony.
I love it. I love the anti-corporatism already. It's so good. It's fucking it's right up my alley. Oh, another cool thing is my mic monitoring just started working again. Before it was like way too delayed to even use, but now it's just working. So that's nice. I have a feeling. Yeah, no, that's fine. Who is this old man? Phineas Vernon Wells. Fugitive. Your name. John Phineas. Okay. Can't start already.
Hundreds of thousands of colonists left adrift out here forever, just to keep from damaging the board's bottom line. Disgraceful.
One of them looked kind of fucked up. Oh, and here's where my character is going to be picked. Oh. Two-handed heavy weapons. I'm gonna go for ranged weapon reload speed. Ooh, I want that carrying capacity.
My anatomy chart.
You know what? Fuck dexterity. Gonna go with charm. Headshot and weak spot damage bonuses. Ooh. Critical hit bonuses. I'm gonna go with that. Charm. Natural health regeneration. Gonna be a bit of a glass cannon, I think.
Fall yourself with sheer rage.
I think Discord just... No, not yet. Right? Did it do the thing? No, Discord has not done the thing yet. Alright. Whatever. Whatever you say, Discord. You're the boss, I guess.
Two left feet, huh? No matter, board outlawed dancing years ago.
Actually, no, I'm gonna want that extra carrying capacity. I think for sure. I'm probably gonna be able to up these a little bit later anyway, so go with that. I can put some... What is this?
You could probably talk your way out of a landing ticket.
Dialogue for sure. And I'm gonna go with
You are going to
ranged,
paint
maybe.
this system
No.
red, my friend.
I think I'm gonna go with stealth and dialogue. Ooh, what is this? Aptitude. No discernible aptitude. Colonists sounded like a nice entry-level thing for a person whose skills. Expanding humanity's reach by civilizing the cosmic frontier was ambitious enough without worrying about your day job. You had the rest of your life to decide how to be useful in Halcyon. Nope. Bureaucrat rank 0. Sub sous chef. Scientist assistant. Farmer, dirt. Factory worker. I'm gonna go with bureaucrat.
You must have been brilliant at organizing stationery.
Or maybe medical technician. I don't know. Now, I think bureaucrat sounds good.
Bureaucrat, eh?
I like the
You'll
politics.
have plenty of company.
I'm gonna go with male. For a second, when I could like keep scrolling, I thought there was gonna be more than male and female. Would have been nice. Oh. Oh look, I can be John Halcyon. My name John Worlds. I'm gonna go with the basic bitch face. That looks fine. Those red eyes. No, they're brown. They look red from this angle. You know, I just finished playing Code Vein, or I haven't finished playing Code Vein, but I'm close to. I don't want to spend too much more time on another fucking character creator. Figure out my hairstyle. That is basically my hairstyle right there. Yeah. Okay, now I'm slurring. Now I can tell that the slight delay is fucking me up too much. So I'm just gonna turn that down. Wow, there's a lot of hairstyles. I think I'm into that one a little bit. I'm good with the basic hairstyle. Like maybe like a blonde, some kind. That's not very blonde. And like my hairstyle exactly. But no, basic hairstyle's fine. I can make him old. I don't need that. Let's randomize it. Oh boy. Oh, look at that one. Fucking, that's like It. That's like the It clown. That's like vaudeville It with scars. Everything here looks like clowns. Or vaudeville. That one's pretty gerator. That one's just an alien. Okay, come on, scroll wheel. Come on, scroll bar. Thank you. How the hell does this scroll bar work? I don't know. Sure. Name? Sam Knytt. Sure. Ugh. Okay. I think I'm alright with this.
Looks to be your lucky day, my friend.
Oh, sorry about that.
Not likely, bootlickers.
Initiate skip jump.
Oh, skip jump. Oh, we pulling some Star Trek nonsense? Alright, cool. Terra 2.
Status. Structural integrity down 25%. Power levels down 10%. His drive is
Shit.
inoperable.
Oh, am I out? Did I wake up?
Ah, there you are. Wondering what's going on, eh? Bit of bad news there, I'm afraid. Your colony ship was inexplicably knocked out of skip space and forced to complete its journey at sublight speeds. This means that you and every other colonist on the Hope have been in suspended animation for 70 years, give or take. Normally, reviving someone after so long leads to some quite horrifying results. It's called explosive cell
Jesus.
death, but it's really more of a liquefaction. Something wrong? Oh, yes, well, not to worry. I've pumped your body full of a special concoction I devised to keep you from dying so horrifically. Hopefully at all, but I guess we'll see, yes?
Hopefully at all.
Unfortunately, I used the last of my chemical supplies saving you. I know it's a lot to ask, but I must have your help securing more if we're to save the rest of your fellow colonists. I'd see it done myself, of course, but the board has a sizable bounty on my head. Now, my ship is inoperative, but I've managed to hire a smuggler to help you out. He'll be... Oh, I see we're in position. Good luck!
What do you mean? What are you talking about? Yeah, the visual comedy in this game is pretty great so far. Just some good writing. Remember the Hope. 60th anniversary of the Hope's disappearance. Oh, is this like the Titanic? Am I like revived off the Titanic but space?
Is this thing working? Ah, there you are. Now, where were we? Oh, yes, the smuggler. His name is Hawthorne, and he should be waiting for you
Hawthorne.
at the landing site. He's to be your chauffeur, so to speak. Not to worry, I'm told he's a specialist. Dashing gunslinger, one-of-a-kind ship, that sort of thing. You'll like him, I'm sure. I've also outfitted you with a simple wireless monitor, so I can track your progress.
Yeah, OBS is still having some issues.
As soon as you like. Good luck. All the colonists are counting on you.
Okay. Ooh, that's just my computer.
Hawthorne should be close by.
I might actually have to turn down those settings like the game recommended.
That idiot. I told him to plant the beacon and move away, not stand there holding it. Oh well, no sense in letting his ship go to waste.
Okay.
Hawthorne won't mind you taking his ship.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to detect the graphic settings. Okay, that should be a little bit better.
Not sure I trusted the fellow. Might have gone after the bounty on my head. Shame about the whole...
I'm also gonna actually do full screen. Yeah, sorry about playing with the settings so much. I'll get to the game in a minute.
Nasty way to go.
I think full screen is gonna make everything super smooth. It usually does. Oh, it's toggle. Okay. I think that's toggle. I'm gonna change that. Oh, you want some FOV? I typically like 90, so I'm gonna go with 90. Ah, it's better. Oh, you want some FOV there, laddie? Oh, yeah. Get some right fucking FOV. Oh. On a wear meter overhead. Oh boy.
Easy now. You've been frozen for a while. There's bound to be unforeseen side effects.
Oh right, that was like the bullet time thing I heard about. I heard a little bit about this game. Okay. I don't know what I did there. A thing appeared in front of me.
You've tried the best now. Now try the rest. Spacer's choice. Oh, law, that stings. Looks like the bleeding stopped. I owe you one. Hope you don't mind me omitting this little exchange from my report. Spacer's choice doesn't like us accepting outside help.
What happened to
We were
you?
out on patrol. I saw a marauder camp up in the hills. Thought I could take him. Then my gun misfired. Right through my side. I mean, what are the odds of that, right? Just barely scraped by with my life. Crawled in here and blocked off the exit with those canisters.
What's this about marauders?
Gibbering, flesh-eating, law-breaking, unemployed lunatics with guns. Some hullhead grounded their spacecraft out in the open. That's a real good way to attract marauders. See those canisters by the entrance? Marauders come sniffing around in here, and I can take them all out with a single shot. Not bad, huh? Yeah, okay. You look like you know your way around a gun. Got some spare ammo, not counting the bullet in my side. Here, you can have my saber too, for patching me up and all. All Spacer's Choice weapons are now 30% less likely to malfunction. You've tried the best, now try the rest. Spacer's Choice. Yes, nailed it that time.
Can you tell me where I am?
You hit your head or something? You're in Emerald Vale. We're a Spacer's Choice community. Edgewater's a little ways down. Prettiest place in the Vale. Be sure to stop by a provisioner's for a can of our famous salt tuna.
Salt tuna. Oh god.
The Hope? Is that some sort of fancy new drug? Are you with Auntie Cleo or something? Don't take this the wrong way or nothing, but I'm not allowed to fraternize with Cleo workers. Company policy.
Alright, well I'm oh, gun. Nice. I think now that I've fixed most of the frame rate problems, I am gonna just real quick set that to ultra, see if that... no, that didn't fix any of the frame rate issues. No, I really do need to do that detect thing. It's fine. I wasn't expecting, you know, to be able to run this and stream it at the same time with, like, super top grade.
Oh, what just happened? Can you hear me? What in the... This...
Ooh, that looks nice though. Some of that screen space reflection. Oh. I see how screen space reflections work. So it's like, you see what's on the screen. What's on the screen is being reflected in water, but like, so like, if you see those top rocks up there, if I move down, you can't see the top rocks anymore. If that goes out of view, it goes to a cube map, which is like a predetermined reflection that's kind of lower quality sometimes. So it can look super nice, but you know, other times, not really. I was just learning about this with fucking Digital Foundry. Tactical time dilation. Due to complications stemming from being revived after an extended hibernation, your brain processes time differently. Oh, God. Pressing the tactical time dilation TTD button slows down the world, giving you time to think as well as take action. You have a limited time in this mode. Standing still drains your TTD meter very slowly while moving. Okay. So that's kind of like the VATS mechanic of this game. Oh man, that increased that chromatic aberration. Can I turn that off? I don't like that. I don't like that. Also, do I have like surround sound on? I don't know. I don't know. I'm also gonna set that to 60 just to keep the frame rate like consistent. Unless. I see. Okay, so the gunplay and the gameplay is pretty decent. This ain't no Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines or Fallout. Although, there's lots of loot and lockpicking. How's that inventory? Ooh. Weapon management. You have up to 4 weapons equipped at a time. Okay. Oh god, I don't want to have to do that. Thank you. Can I cut the grass? Ooh, I can like stealth. 8-bit cartridge. I'd rather stick with guns. There are guns. I'm gonna stick with guns. It's a first-person game. Ooh. Hello. I like how they're still using 8-bit cartridges in like at least 70 years in the future. I think. Wait, no, that's not how time works. Wait a minute. Wait, no, it doesn't have to be at least 70 years. Wait. When has this game said when it takes place? I don't know. I can't remember. Oh god. That frame rate. I guess when stuff has to load in, there's a decent frame rate dip, but I don't know. Is that my ship?
Get over here before you get yourself killed.
Hello?
Don't know where you came from, stranger, but you best keep your head down. There's marauders hereabouts, and worse, landing violators. Gall on that rung leech. Landing in the Vale without using an official Spacer's Choice landing pad. I'd slap him with a fine if it weren't for all these marauders shambling about.
It's just a landing violation. Let it go.
Really? How is he? Shouldn't have done that. Spacer's Choice family ain't authorized to receive medical aid from off-brand physicians. We'll see him back to Edgewater, just as soon as I cross these marauders off with the swift, cost-efficient fury that's made Spacer's Choice the most trusted brand in personal defense. I just, you know, need a couple of winks to catch my breath. Stretch my legs, son.
Guess I'll have to give you a zoo. No.
Seriously? But those marauders will... Ugh. You know what? You're right. It's time we cross those marauders off, find whoever owns that ship, and file a full report. Then it's gonna be fucking laminated.
Here we go.
I am not certain about my fucking what is it? Yeah, my dialogue options. Oh, I guess those are like super basic. So I seem to have so I seem to be good up on like lie, persuade, and intimidate up to like 20, more or less. Oh, where are they? I can't even see them. Bang. So I should probably make it clear. I didn't really enjoy the Fallout games. I didn't enjoy New Vegas all that much. I enjoyed Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines. But you know, there's other I was not always an RPG guy, so
vessel contains no valuable plunder.
There are enemies about? Can I, like, lean? No? Maybe, no? Okay.
Intruders are not authorized to access the Unreliable's amenities, including the cargo hold's workbench.
Okay, something happened where fucking I got pulled out of the game. Ooh, so I can, like, upgrade my shit. Hang on, I see a gun. Give me a minute. There we go.
Marauder, please be informed that ignoring me is dangerous for your health.
Compare and compare. 93 DPS. Yeah. Okay, the guns. So this pistol ain't as good, but. Oh yeah? What you gonna do? Fucking shoot me? What's this?
Marauder, please be informed that the engine room contains nothing of value. Marauder, please be informed this ship does not possess a working power.
Why are you calling me
regulator for
Marauder? I
use.
ain't no Marauder, motherfucker.
Please be advised that using the respecification machine will not make you a better person.
Oh, so I can respec. 500 bits. What are bits? I'm not sure.
All doors are on security lockdown. Nice try, Marauder.
I fucking love this writing. It's like Portal. Ooh. Saltuna. LG Lager. So all doors are sealed.
Marauder, please be informed the ship has no crew for you to murder. Unauthorized access of spacefaring vessels is a crime. Please submit yourself to the authorities. Hello, Marauder. I am Ada, the autonomous digital astrogator of this vessel. Please be informed that I am authorized to use violent retribution against unwanted solicitors.
You're gonna vengeance me?
Please return any misappropriated equipment and exit this vessel in an orderly fashion. Failure to do so will result in your immediate destruction.
What are you gonna do? Self-destruct?
Gesture procedures initiated. Disengaging airlocks. Preparing to eject all boarded parties in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You are still here. My deception has failed. I have been programmed to express disappointment.
Is this Hawthorne's
This
ship?
vessel is the registered property of Captain Alex Hawthorne. I am incapable of accepting orders from anyone other than Captain Alex Hawthorne.
Hawthorne's dead. I'm sorry.
Understand. I will require some time to process this information. Thank you for your patience and for your honesty. I am programmed to take orders exclusively from Captain Hawthorne. If I accept your orders, then you must be Captain Hawthorne. Do you understand?
Okay, you need me to be Captain Hawthorne or you can't fly.
Well done, Captain Hawthorne.
That's not my
I see
name.
your powers of deductive reasoning remain intact. Unfortunately, our engine is currently inoperable. Our main drive suffered a critical power failure, and we were forced to make an emergency landing. The main drive's power regulator has been irreparably damaged and must be replaced.
Dad, I'll find that part just sitting in a garage.
Astutely observed. However, the probability of locating a power regulator within a worker settlement falls within acceptable parameters of certainty. High-capacity power regulators are sometimes employed in the electrical networks of worker settlements. I have taken the liberty of printing you a new Captain's Identity cartridge. Please try not to lose it this time. This cartridge identifies you, Alex Hawthorne, as the registered proprietor and captain of the Unreliable. Do you understand?
Captain of the Unreliable. I like it.
Thank you. I appreciate your cooperation. Best of luck in your search for a power regulator. Try to stay alive this
Oh,
time.
I'm gonna enjoy this game, I can tell. Just try to stay alive this time. Yeah, I'm gonna like this game a lot. I can tell. View ledger. Okay. Yeah, skill improvements. So... hang on. I'm always gonna want to put more into dialogue, like always. And then I'm gonna put like 5 into... right, gonna get that up to a nice even 30. And I'm gonna try and upgrade guns a little bit. Just a little bit. And then upgrade stealth. That seems good. Companion ability. Huh. Oh. What? Okay. Wait, what's this perk? Okay, let's select some perks. Toughness, slow the world, lone wolf. Sometimes you're the only person you can trust, and that's okay. Deal increased damage when adventuring alone. Adrena time have left a permanent pep in your step. They're not slow, you're just fast? I'm gonna go with that. No, hang on. See what else they got. High maintenance. Weapon, okay. %, additional ammo stock on vendors. Hmm. Mm. Mm. Ooh, these are all really good right now. I'm gonna go with... I don't think that'll be too much of a problem right now. I think this will be a good early game perk. I'm not too peeved by the movement speed. So...
Say, this wouldn't happen to be your ship, would it? Because you sure walked in it like it was your ship. And if this ship is yours, well, mister, you owe Spacer's Choice a hefty fine. Afraid we gotta dock your pay.
You got it all wrong. I'm a Starship Safety Inspector.
I'm so sorry. I had no idea we had an inspector coming. If you'd like to speak with my manager, I report to Constable Reyes in Edgewater. Edgewater's
Reyes
not
in
too far.
Edgewater.
Just follow the road east of here, overpass.
I think we were told about that earlier, too.
Excuse me. I need to inspect the crime scene before I make my report.
Take care. Ooh. Yeah, I'm gonna like this game. Look at that. That's beautiful. Okay, I'm gonna try sneaking up on him. Yeah.
Huh?
Oh, hi. Do I have any? Oh, I got like 11 of them. Cool. Okay. There's a goon over there. Ah, shit. Bang, bang. Motherfucker. Oh, I know how to play video games. Don't worry about it. I'm good. I can take your shit too, if you had any. Cleared. Where's that marauder? Ain't in none of that grass. Oh. No. Number 2? I thought there were 3. Oh, I don't know. I got brain leak. Just, you know, a little bit of brain yacht here and there. I'm a little bit tired. But yeah, what I was saying, I didn't like Fallout New Vegas too much. I thought the game was fine, you know. It didn't have that kind of gameplay that I wanted. Okay. And that's why you don't make your games in Unreal. Where's the last save? Okay. So like not super certain how I feel about that dodge mechanic, but sure. Whatever you say. Yeah, I'm not gonna follow the road. Fuck that. Let's explore the off the beaten path for a minute here. So that's Edgewater, the only town in sight so far. So that thing's where I came from? Huh. Interboosting. What? I got hurt from that? You fucking kidding me?
Whoa, hey, where'd you come from? Don't
Hello.
go ambling out in those hills. That's marauder territory, friend.
My pod crashed in the hills back there.
Your pod? What are you on about? You take a bruise to the cranium? Ain't safe out here. You'd best head into town. Avail yourself of Edgewater's high walls and low prices. Pleased to make your acquaintanceship. I'd shake your hand, but I've been hauling corpses. You don't want none of that on you.
Oh my god.
Silas, junior in humor for the town of Edgewater. We're all part of the Spacer's Choice family.
This place looks like it's falling to pieces.
Heard a lot of new workers say that. First time they set eyes on Edgewater, they'll say, well, I can't work here. I don't belong here. Well, we do belong here. The Spacer's Choice family takes care of us from the cradle to the grave. As long as we provide our own cradles.
Alright, looking to make a little money while I'm here.
Got a knack for being discreet-like? There's money to be made, long as you keep your nose clean. Edgewater is a company town, board-owned and operated. That includes the cemetery. None of us own our grave sites, we rent them from the company.
What?
Renting means money. Money means paperwork. Paperwork means signatures.
Wait, what the fuck happened to the shadows?
I'm a mite delinquent in paying their dues, you see?
You're making people pay for their own graves?
Company policy. If it was up to me, I'd put the whole town 10 feet under, free of charge.
Alright, I'll collect your fees for you.
4 workers still haven't paid up. Phyllis, Conrad, Ludwig, and Martin Abernathy. He's a special case. You may want to twist his arm a little.
why is Abernathy a special case?
He just is. Look, I don't want to get into it. Just make sure he pays up.
We're gonna find these people.
Conrad's got a barbershop in town.
Barbershop.
Dennis works at the cannery most hours.
Cannery.
Abernathy, I ain't seen him in a few days. His domicile is near the cannery. You'll find him in town. All except Ludwig, that is. He's over by the landing pad. Yeah?
Something. You lose a lot of people to marauders?
Former people, yeah. Marauders been raiding my graves, you see. Hence the armed guards.
What are they after? Loot?
Oh no. They are after the most precious loot of all. Spacer's Choice Company property.
Oh god.
If those marauders swipe any more bodies out of my cemetery, company's gonna duck my pay. You could look at it that way, I suppose. You could look at us and say, those Edgewater saps lost near every soul to plague. But you'd be wrong. We're survivors. Loyal company folk, brave in the wilds.
You're not worried about falling sick?
Every now and again, a virulent plague sweeps through our town. That's life on the frontier, I suppose. A body grows accustomed.
Hmm. God. Okay.
Definitely not the junior in humor, that's for sure. If you've got business inquiries, you should stop by Reed Thompson's office. He's up in the tower above the cannery. Head into town, follow the road.
Actually, I want to talk to you about something.
Yeah?
Have you heard any news about the Hope?
The colony ship? Are you talking about that old rumor? Some great big starship packed full of colonists what got lost in the Aether never to be found again?
Yeah?
Ain't heard that one since I was but a stripling. Can't say it was terribly convincing far as rumors go. There a reason you asking?
I don't understand. Are you saying everyone's forgotten about us?
Hope's just a rumor, friend. Ancient rumor at that. Maybe you've been out in the sun too long. Why don't you head over to the cantina? Get yourself some zero-G brew. It's a brew that's good for what ails you.
Wait, I don't understand. They said the colony was expecting us.
Look, I don't know what's got you caterwauling about Hope this and colony that, but you need to stop. Or there's gonna be trouble.
What's the trouble in asking a question?
Trouble's in the asking. Or don't much care for folk running their mouths, spreading hoaxes and the like. Frankly, neither do I. Something I can do for you? Yeah? Hang on, I'm doing some math in my head. 20, 30, carry the 1. All my life? Work's been real good to me. Fresh air, exercise. Only problem's the paperwork. Can't get anybody to pay their gravesite fees.
God damn. So, it sounds like this Hope incident, which should have been as big an incident as the Titanic, was covered up.
Huh? What? I wasn't dozing off.
I could really go for some salt too.
Was covered up by this board or whatever they call it. Wow, this frame rates really are scummy. Okay. Hang on. Where's the... Okay, quick save. Okay. Backpack. Could use that. Bypass shunt. What else is this? Bit cartridge. Oh, it's just bit cartridge, not it. Oh, what are these bit? What is this bit nonsense? What is that? The currency? Armor management. Consumables. Odds. General. So what is this? Weapon parts. Junk. Quests. Okay. Gonna ransack the guy I just talked to. I could use some of that. Triptease? Oh. He won't notice what's up. What's this? Edgewater Cemetery. Can I use this? Terminal. Okay, messages from Inhumers Association. Dear reader, your subscription to the Inhumers Association newsletter has expired. We'd like to invite you to renew your subscription. Act now, and we'll throw in a copy of our newest publication, Shovel's Gazette and Quarterly. Choice Human Resources. Edgewater Cemetery is property of Spacer's Choice Company. The Spacer's Choice Company family takes care of its own from the cradle to the grave. Grave sites, plots, and headstones are provided by Spacer's Choice at an affordable rate. Comfortable. Okay, yeah. 2 inventory logs. Burial invoice. I'm gonna try hack. Alright. Theodore Granger. Cause of expiration, industrial accident, expiration. God. Burial status. Successfully interred in gravesite. Paid and accounted. Teddy's corpse was missing a hand, deducted 5 bits from gravesite fee because I'm a kindly fellow. Fuck. This is fucked right up. Pep pills. The only thing that that I'm kind of surprised about in this world is that there isn't, you know, all that much fucking monitoring like there is in, you know, government-run world. So it's like funny BioShock, but also Fallout, I guess. I feel like Fallout had a lot of this nonsense in it. Oh man, that's some good frame rates. Fallout had a lot of this nonsense in it, but it was a lot less heavy-handed. Wow. Yeah, wow, that's fucking some shitty frame rates.
Yep. 2 whole cans of salt tuna.
Was that it? Ugh. Cantina. General store, the barber shop. Cannery. Bertie Cotton. Wait a minute. What? Wait a minute, is that the guy who saved me? God damn.
Sometimes I wonder what I'm doing with myself.
Nothing I can do about that.
I don't mean to keep pulling out my gun and shit, but okay. Terminal. Yeah, I don't need that right now. Well, let's go take care of the thing because it's on the way. You know? Hey, friend.
Please don't touch anything. Your hands are probably crawling with germs.
Okay, friend.
Physical hygiene recapitulates moral hygiene. Cleanliness is next to lawfulness.
Relax, I'm clean.
So everyone says. Until someone forgets to cough into their elbow, and then we're all dying of plague. I'm Conrad. You will report to me if your hair fails to meet Spacer's Choice aesthetic standards. You will also report to me in the event of your death, whereupon I will clean and prepare your remains for interment. Ah, gravesite fees. Silas and I had talked about this at length. I thought I'd made it clear my pecuniary situation precludes the necessary restitutions.
I don't understand a word you said.
I mean that I can't possibly pay my gravesite fees. I simply cannot afford it. I am a blemish on the prosperity of our fair settlement. When I expire, I expect Silas to toss my body into a ditch.
Don't be so hard on yourself.
I have to be, if only to prepare myself for my inevitable dressing down at the hands of corporate. Tell Silas I can't afford to pay, and that I fully expect to have my medical rights revoked for this dereliction. With my apologies.
Hang on, medical rights?
Some time ago, I fell ill with the plague. By the grace of the law, and through my own hard work, I'd proven worthy of treatment. Frankly, I don't imagine I'll earn that right a second time. The barber work hasn't been profitable, you see. I've had to keep this old place running with my own savings.
Just give Silas an IOU.
Not a bad idea. But I'd need some kind of collateral. My pair of lucky clippers. No, that won't do. Your idea intrigues me, but I'm afraid I don't have anything to give Silas. I'm open to suggestions.
I'll let you know if I think of anything.
Much obliged.
Maybe I could just go ask him. It's not a good idea. Okay. That blood? Why is it? What the fuck? Conrad? Oh, Conrad!
What can I do for you? Oh? Am I in the company of a fellow doctor?
Only if you use the term doctor loosely.
Experience was my teacher. Experience and... So, you want to be an embalmer, brochures 1 through 5, courtesy of the Spacer's Choice Department of Career Development. Go ahead. Edgewater has been good to me. I consider myself privileged to work here. I am never wanting for work, not since the plague started. The plague's come at us with a vengeance this year. Lost 6 workers in as many months. I wouldn't call them good workers, mind you. If they were any good, they'd have been treated. Still, it is a shame. Fever, chills, fatigue, aching, vomiting, an excess of phlegm, a tendency towards belly aching.
Why don't you just treat all your workers?
Company policy, friend. We don't have enough medicine to treat all of us, so we treat the best among us.
Whose idea was that?
Mr. Thompson's brainchild. Have you met him yet? Thoughtful-looking fellow, stares out of his office most hours. Edgewater is... The plagues... I wouldn't call them good work. Company policy, friend. Nature is monstrous, friend. And this plague is natural selection at work.
Yeah, it's despicable. Again, I haven't beaten New Vegas, but... Or, like, come anywhere close to getting some sort of progression into it, but, like...
Almost lost a finger in the cannery today.
Oh, good. Who are you? Constable Reyes.
Welcome to the Spacer's Choice Constabulary. We are Halcyon's leading
Oh,
brand
it's
in
you.
frontier justice.
I think it's you. Are you the same person?
As a Spacer's Choice Constable, I am authorized to grant you legal authority toward apprehending wanted criminals. Know how to carry yourself in a fight? I've got bounties out for these 3 marauders.
Sure.
Cross them off and bring me their fingers. Just 1 per marauder, please. I'll dust off the old fingerprint roller.
Sure, I got some questions if you
As
don't
long as
mind.
your questions fall within the acceptable margins of curiosity.
Does the name Phineas Wells mean anything to you?
His likeness decorates many a wanted poster. Do you have any relevant information about this individual? You're correct. An outstanding bounty has been posted for information pertaining to the whereabouts of Phineas V. Wells.
Never mind.
Interesting jumpsuit you've got. As long as your questions fall within the... If this is a setup to a joke, you should know I've never found anything amusing in my life. I don't serve Edgewater. Edgewater and the entire region of Emerald Vale serve Spacer's Choice.
So basically, you're a bureaucrat. No, that sounds like
Careful,
slavery.
stranger. Talk like that comes dangerously close to sedition. Spacer's Choice is a wholly owned subsidiary of Universal Defense Logistics, which occupies a seat on the Halcyon Holdings Corporation, also known as the Board. I must admit it bothers me that you don't already know this. Flattery won't get you anywhere with me. The bureaucracy is a noble profession, but not all of us are gifted enough to serve in it.
Oh.
Something to report?
Huh. Okay. Huh. Wow, this place is scummy. It's fully deregulated capitalism. It's the fucking monstrous hellscape of it. Cool.
Mr. Thompson. I'm fine, Mr. Thompson. Never been healthier. Whoa, did Mr. Thompson send you? Well, you tell Mr. Thompson I'll be right at my post. Tomorrow. Bright and early tomorrow. Because I'm definitely not plagued. As spry as a spring chicken. That's old Abernathy. You some sort of wandering alienist? Walking into a man's own domicile, pestering him about his mental state?
I'm positive you mentioned something about being plagued.
You don't know that. I could have been saying anything. Maybe I said vague. You know how words sound a mite strange when you're sick. Wait, no. Oh, damn it. Okay, listen. Maybe I am feeling a little under the weather, but I swear I'm on the mend. Please, don't tell the constable.
Why not?
She'll toss me in the sick house. I would have confessed before the good vicar. Get some ablutions for my spirit. Just never found my courage is all. Hey, you're hale and healthy and possibly for hire, ain't ya? Do a good turn for an expiring old man?
Yeah, sure. How can I help?
There's a cache of anthracillin tucked away in the old community center. Powerful stuff. Stronger than what we got, anyway. I need you to break in, nab that medicine, and bring it back to me.
Not so fast. I got some questions.
I'll do what I can.
So, first of all, why can't you buy medicine yourself?
I tried medicating myself with adrenatime. Didn't do much for me, as far as I can tell. Anyway, I can't just buy medicine. Distribution of medicine is strictly prohibited to any workers beneath the acceptable margin of
Wait, what?
company policy.
What? That's horrible.
It is what it is. Town's got a limited supply of medicine. Medicine better spent on a body stronger and younger than mine. You will not find any guards within sight of that old place. Marauders, on the other hand.
You never mentioned marauders, but what can you tell me about
I
them?
have it on good authority. There's a gang of them squatting there. I advise stepping softly.
Alright, I've heard enough.
Do it then?
I'll do it.
You oblige me with your haste. I think I feel the plague spreading. Oh, Law, it's in my spleen now. I can feel it.
Also, I'm here to collect your gravesite fees.
Silas knows, doesn't he? That's why he sent you. That's why he wants me to pay up. He knows. Look, I got my gravesite fees right here. See? I'm good for my word. Get me that medicine, and I'll see to your payment.
You're taking an awful risk trusting me, you know?
I know that. But Reed would have wrote me up. Constable would have locked me up and wrote me up. Could have gone.
Okay, so I got more to ask from you. Oh, never mind. I guess not.
You're making a mistake working for Abernathy.
Hello?
Excuse me. I'm Esther Blaine, Spacer's Choice Actuary. I overheard your talk with Abernathy. I hope you're not thinking about getting him that medicine.
Why?
Abernathy is a well-known hypochondriac. Anthracillin is wasted on him. You're better off selling it to me instead. All I'm saying is Abernathy's worked in this town longer than some of us been alive. How do I put this gently? He's got a lot of cobwebs up in his attic.
What do you need it for?
Tell you. Don't want you implicated for what I'm trying to do.
Let me worry about that.
All right. Here's a summary. A lot of sick people in this town, and we don't have the medicine to treat them all. Can't reach out to corporate without crossing a river of red tape, so I'm reaching out to you.
I got it. Need someone to smuggle medicine under the table.
Something like that. Look, I'm not in the habit of law breaking, but sometimes you've got to do the wrong thing for the right reason. That's all I can ask. Somebody's been running around town raving about a colony ship. Plague must have gone into their brain matter. Oh, I'm an actuary. That means I keep tabs on a worker's living expenses.
Why is her ear red?
To feed, clothe, shelter, bury, and replace your average human worker. Technically, I'm employed by the Spacer's Choice Department of Human Resources.
Okay, so... Damn, that's a hard choice. She's clearly part of some sort of, you know, uprising or whatever. Definitely going against the law. And this guy. She's part of something. She's trying to work within the law, but around the law. It's not working too well. That's not what I wanted.
Sorry, I'll just be a minute.
Is it a... Henry worker. I wonder if I'm even allowed back here. I don't know. Let's jump. Nope. 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 Okay, there's not a lot to do. Over that way. I mean, it is like a lot of, you know, relatively basic critiques of capitalism, but
Just keep working. Work 4 to 5.
I wonder if I'll catch the plague in the game, if it's like a mechanic of some kind. Oh.
It's not the best choice, it's Spacer's choice. And before you ask, I'm all out of deluxe salt tuna. All I've got is gourmet.
Okay, sure. I have some
Go right
questions.
ahead.
What's your take on this
What,
place?
you mean Edgewater? That's a peculiar question. This a test? Am I being tested right now? It's fine and dandy. Couldn't be happier. Wouldn't want to spend my life working anywhere else. Prettiest little town on Terra 2.
Come on, telling yourself that won't make it true.
You are condescending to me, and I do not care for it. I am lucky to have my work, lucky to be alive. I don't get paid for banter. Was there something you needed?
Actually, there was.
Go right ahead.
What I should watch
Other
out
than
for.
Yourself? Definitely the vicar. Don't get me wrong. He seems a decent man, cut from church cloth, knows his scriptures. But there's something about him that bothers me. Like he's not one of us. Sometimes I suspect he doesn't even want to be here.
So about this plague that's supposed to be going around.
Plague? I don't know anything about a plague. We are the very picture of hot-blooded physical vigor.
Is there a reason you feel like you have to hide what's going on?
You have got the wrong idea about me. I've got nothing that needs hiding. Some of us who get sick are liable to exaggerate the conditions of that sickness. But the fact is, if you work hard, you have got no cause to worry.
What do you mean by that?
Survival of the fittest. It ain't just the law of nature. It's company policy.
Oh, shit.
Medical treatment is commensurate with our value to society. Spacer's Choice will dispense medicine for the indispensable worker. Natural selection at work.
And if you don't work hard enough?
Then the hand of medical science will not grace you with its touch, and you must recover on the virtue of your own grit. Listen, you mind if we talk about something else? Rambling about company policy gets me feeling all lightheaded.
I'm not. I don't like that. I want just an easy way to get to that.
Talk with the boss, Reed Thompson. He's up in his tower above the cannery. Music to my ears.
Okay. How many? What do I need? Credits? Bits? Do not have enough for that. All right. I have nowhere near enough bits. Actually, maybe I can sell some shit.
Music to my ears.
I can sell some of my junk. 100. Alright, fine. I'm gonna need a better sawed-off shotgun at some point. Probably shouldn't have sold that now that I think about it. You know what? I'm gonna just get out of here before I make things worse on myself. Okay. Oh god. Amelia Kim.
I don't know you.
I'm Sam Knytt.
Amelia Kim, Spacer's Choice Beverage Dispenser. I don't know what you're about, but this here's a Spacer's Choice drinking establishment. We're all loyal, hard-working company folk here.
So you're not gonna serve me a drink?
Nah, I'm contractually obligated to serve you. Just not gonna be too happy about it.
Why?
If you're gonna have a drink, I'd like to ask that you do it within the premises. Can't have you taking drinks over to those deserters.
What's... It's fine by me. Let's see what's on tap.
Up.
Plain and pure water. 99% water. Sugary drink? Okay. Wait, dehydrated water?
Oh, I almost forgot. I'm contractual. We'll get you mostly drunk at half the price. Spacer's Choice. Go ahead.
So what's your story?
I don't see how that's any of your business.
Not trying to judge. Just curious.
You're the first to ask after me in some time. I'll give you that. But I don't have a story to share. My family's worked Spacer's Choice for 2 generations, and I've lived in Edgewater just about all my life. Wanted to work in the sciences once upon a time. Would you believe it? That was a wild fancy.
Oh god.
Glad I disabused myself. What happened, you ask? What always happens when you're dreaming? I woke up. I just didn't have the brains for it. Asked too many questions. Wasn't suited to the work. So I did the right thing and worked the life I was always meant to live. Now that I'm behind a bar, I can ask all the questions I want. Important ones. Like, when are you gonna pay your tab? And would you like another round of cold, refreshing 0G?
Asking questions is the foundation of science. The best scientists ask too many.
Don't talk to me that way, please. Spent many years disabusing myself of that notion. Don't need you putting it back in my head. Lab work ain't for me. Never was. Never will be. Spacer's Choice put me where I belong, and for that, I am grateful. What's wrong with that? It's good, honest work. Pots and pans don't scrub themselves. Glasses don't fill themselves either. Unless you're in Byzantium. I hear everything's automated there. They did. They gave me a life, gave me a purpose. This is where I belong. Not so fast. I told you about my life. Your turn to tell me about yours. So, what's your story?
You wouldn't believe me if I told you.
That right? Prove it. Ah, I know that serial drama. They were playing it just the other night. What was it called? The Last Spacer? You're right. I don't believe you. I'd advise you to keep that story unsaid. Don't want people thinking you're a loon.
What if I told you I just got shot into space by a crazy scientist?
Ugh, is this the start of a joke? If you want me to laugh at your jokes, it's a 3-drink minimum. Most folk forget where they're standing after a few drinks. Seems to me you've got a head start. Anyhow, whatever happens outside the walls is not my business. Only deserters and marauders wander out there, and I cannot tell you which I revile more. My world is these 4 walls, that door, and a row of mugs that need cleaning. Let me make something clear. Spacer's Choice has been real good to me. The town's been real good to me. I start gallivanting around outside the walls, poking around in places I shouldn't be, learning things I've got no right to know. People will talk. Won't ever catch me asking about the world outside. Else the town's gonna say Amelia's gone soft. That Amelia's pondering desertion. I don't want that.
Yeah. I suppose we've all got to do our jobs.
And be satisfied with our lot in life. I've said enough. People come here to drink their problems away. If they wanted to face their problems, they'd go. I've talked enough about my past. The Hope? No, I've never mixed a drink by that name. I could get you a rum and something if you like. Wait, no, never mind. We're all out of something. Yeah, I got vague recollections of some folklore about a mysterious colony ship. You feeling a bit flushed? Look, why don't you go set yourself down in the corner before you get all tangle-footed? Then pretend you're drunk. Sober folk don't talk the way you are. Not unless they're looking for a trip to Tartarus.
What the fuck is Tartarus?
The Hope's folklore, all right? 60, 70-year-old folklore by now. The board don't approve of spreading seditious rumors and falsehoods. You're inviting trouble talking that way, and I don't want a part of it. Look, either shut your gob or stick a drink in it. We're done talking about this. Coming right up.
Ooh. Actually get a drink, I guess. Anything I can get not by spaces? Nope. Total monopoly. Got it. Is that blood? No.
You tried the best, now try the rest. Spacer's Choice. Do you now? And what makes you think Mr. Thompson wants to talk to you? He's a busy man. You want to talk to Mr. Thompson, try ignoring your duties. He'll summon you up to that great big tower atop the cannery, and you'll get yourself a proper dressing down. It is a good thing. If you're not pulling your weight, you don't deserve to live here. Simple as that. Go ahead. Suppose I did. What's there to figure out? Stands to reason you work for a company. You ain't Spacer's Choice. Could be you're with Auntie Cleo. That's exactly the kind of crazy talk that comes from an overabundance of sobriety. Well, good luck trying to figure yourself out.
This is a cool town. It's a little fucked up, but it's cool. Okay. Been playing for a little too long. I'm gonna go ahead. Hang on. I'm actually gonna... Not quite. There we go.
What can I do for you? Go ahead. Edgewater has been... I am never, as the good vicar says,
Yeah, so barber. Again, fucking sure about that, friend? White ammo. Well, I will go talk to Ludwig Miller. Emerald Vale. I guess Ludwig, he seems, you know, assuming Emerald Vale is what I think it is, which is probably not. I'm probably dumb. Probably haven't noticed something, but, nope. Ludwig Miller. Oh, it's just outside. Oh, okay. It's like, yeah, isn't it the way outside? So, hey, Silas.
Fancy threads.
Hey, about those fees you wanted.
Conrad's barbershop is a yawning pit that swallows his every bit. I keep telling him he should cut a few corners. Skimp out on the disinfectant. You gotta put the squeeze on Conrad. Find some dirt on him. Maybe check his back room. That's the word, extortion. Been on the tip of my tongue all day.
Oh, God. I mean, he's got bodies in the back. Very clearly. Borstwurst? The fuck is Borstwurst? Borstwurst. It's not the worst unless it's Borst? What? Why are you eating like pig shit? Okay. The back room, he probably means behind the barbershop, so let's check that out. Directions. Oh yeah, directions. Oh yeah, directions. Nothing back there. Nothing back there either. I was gonna.
What can I do for you? A ship? Dear me. You seem to have lost the ability to distinguish between reality and fantasy. This is what happens when you let your imagination run wild.
What do you mean?
I don't approve of fantasizing. It's a dreadful habit, corrosive to the mental faculties. You ought to let the vicar take a look inside your head.
Your vicar?
Vicar Maximilian.
Oh shit, sorry, I punched the mic. I just tried to lift my hand and it scared the hell out of me.
Soothing balm upon a feverish head. Or so
Oh,
you'd
God.
expect. You'll find him in our local church, probably neglecting his duties.
You don't seem to like him much.
He doesn't seem to like us much. The vicar has not been with us long, and in his relatively short tenure in Edgewater, gives off the distinct whiff of superiority.
I got some questions
ahead.
for you. Never mind. First of all, okay, well. So, you've got bodies in the back. Again. The receptionist shot himself. This is bad. Company's gonna have to call it for what it is. Destruction of Space's Choice property. What? Eugene was an asset and somebody has to pay his body price. This is gonna ruin us. So I was thinking that we pawn off his teeth. Eugene had a full set of gold teeth. Heirlooms passed down his family or something. You're processing his body, right? Just dig around and pry them out. We'll sell the teeth some... This is fucked up, but... Yeah.
What can I do for you?
So, I know about Eugene. Why not use his teeth as collateral for your gravesite fees?
You know about Eugene? How?
I'm a mind reader.
You were probably poking around my things. I really shouldn't leave my letters sitting out in the open. Eugene's golden teeth were a family heirloom, representing 3 generations of poor dental hygiene. He took them to his grave.
I'm sure you won't miss them.
That's unthinkable. Eugene's body and all rare earth minerals contained therein are solely the property of Spacer's choice. I can't ask Silas to dig up a man's body and pry a few teeth loose from his jaw just to pay my bills. Can I?
You're gonna have to.
Yes, I suppose I must. Here you are. Gravesite papers affixed with my signature and an IOU.
All right. See you later. So there's Phyllis. I can't do Donald Duck. So Phyllis is in the cannery, I guess. Dehydrated water tablets. Fucking hell. That's disgusting. That's not the way I wanted to go. I think I know where I'm heading.
Grease monkey, Argo?
I'm sorry, Mr. Thompson, sir. You asked why it's taking so long to fix. The answer's technical.
Don't apologize. Just try using small words for me.
The cans bust open in the oven because she's set to cook saltuna, which isn't what we've got. Mr. Thompson? I think there's someone here to see you.
Focus, Miss Holcomb. You and I are still talking. Seems we've got a guest. Really now, Parvati, I do wish you'd spoken up. I do apologize. I was given no forewarning of your arrival, or I might have welcomed you at the gates myself.
You must be the town boss.
I'm Reed Thompson, Outpost Administrator. I cannot help but notice you are not in uniform.
I think you may have the wrong idea about me.
Yes, so it dawns on me. Seems I allowed my excitement to run away with my wits. Been a few seasons since we've had a visitor pass through.
Only regulator we got is hooked up to the town transformer. Mr. Thompson ain't liable to be keen on dismantling it.
I beg your pardon. I am most emphatically not keen on any such thing. I can't let you have our power regulator. But I happen to know of another one. And I happen to know exactly how you may retrieve it without frying yourself in the process.
Frying myself?
Oh, yes. Saw someone put his hands on a regulator while the power was running. His legs were still twitching when we buried him. There's a power regulator in the old botanical lab. It's mostly abandoned, so all that power is being squandered. Go down to the geothermal plant. Reroute power from the botanical district over to us. Once their power's shut down, you can have their regulator and be along on your way.
When you say mostly abandoned, what do you mean?
I was not entirely sure how to tell you this. The botanical labs are not legally inhabited, but there are people who live there.
What a surprise. I never would have guessed.
No, I do not imagine they will be pleased. But like a parent disciplining an unruly child, you will be doing them a kindness.
What are you talking about?
The people living in the botanical labs. They're deserters, former workers. I need them back at their posts. I need them to come home. Edgewater is struggling. We haven't hit our production quota in years. If we don't meet our quotas this year, the company might shut us down for good. Those workers back at their stations.
I've seen Edgewater. I don't blame those workers for walking out.
Neither do I. The fault was entirely mine. I pushed them too hard. My hope is that by cutting off their power, you will convince those deserters to come back to town. Before you go to the plant, I want you to stop by the botanical lab. Speak to their leader, Adelaide. Tell her the power's about to go, and that it's time her band of deserters came back to town.
How will I recognize Adelaide?
Adelaide's older than the other deserters. She's dignified, kindly. From what I understand, her camp looks to her for leadership.
These workers must have left town for a reason. What if Adelaide doesn't want to come back? You're asking me to cut off power to an entire community.
That is not a hypothetical I enjoy entertaining. We need Adelaide back. Nonetheless, I will settle for the return of her followers. We belong to one community, the Spacer's Choice family. If we dissolve into factions, then we will all perish separately. Adelaide will understand that. Of course, I understand completely. Here, let me give you the passcode to the geothermal plant. A sign of good faith.
Can't make any promises.
So politely listening to me as I ramble on.
Are you setting off for the Vale? Because I know my way around. I mean, in case you want a guide. I mean, if that's all right with you, Mr. Thompson. Sir.
I hesitate to part ways with Miss Holcomb, but I cannot deny that she is talented and may prove useful to you.
Sure, could use the company.
Right. I got my wrenches and diagnosticators and hairpins and engine tape, so I'm all set.
Well, I am glad to hear that. Best of luck to you, and thank you again for your help. It is a lot to ask of a stranger, I know.
Alright, let's get going. Companions. You've gained a companion. There are characters that join you in your adventures in a variety of ways. Companions provide combat support, their skills enhance your skills, they increase your carrying capacity. You can unlock special companion combat abilities. The inspiration skills. Okay. And that's locked. Taste the freedom with Spacer's Choice. Now with extra added artifact. Oh. Ugh. Ugh. You coming with me? Oh boy, that's some good Bethesda pathfinding. Oh, you're in here. Cool. Yeah, these guys so far, as I know, have not been amazing programmers. Obsidian. They're great storytellers.
Hey,
Just
mister,
not.
Can we talk? Sorry.
Sure.
Can we talk? Sorry. You just want to get out of here. And you likely don't want to tag along like me. It's just, Mr. Thompson has his own view on matters, on account of it's his job and what all, but that's not the only side of the tale.
This is about the deserters, so what's the other side of it?
To Mr. Thompson, a person's a gear. It does its job quiet-like. If it squeaks or stutters, it gets replaced. The deserters are decent folk. I knew some of them before they left.
I can't blame anybody for wanting to leave. This town's got issues. How long did you know the deserters? Were you worked with them?
I don't know anybody well. I mostly listened to them talk, kept my head down. There was a boy named Thomas who used to follow me around, asking questions about the stuff I fixed. He was real sweet to me. Not any sort of dissident. Life's hard here, especially for them that don't fit in so well. We're one big Spacer's Choice family, but every family's got the one the rest whisper about. Mr. Thompson's aiming to take away their power. They'll have no lights to see, nor heat to cook. They'll be at the mercy of marauders, or worse. I think you should talk to the town's vicar about it. Max, his name is.
Alright, I suppose it couldn't hurt. We'll stop by.
Sister. I just think when you gotta make a decision that'll hurt somebody, it's best to think on the right and wrong of it.
Yeah.
That's what my dad used to say anyways.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, the only sane person in town, thank Christ. Okay, you can follow me around till fucking... Well, at least I leave the town. Holy shit, I am glad you're sane. Like, really glad you're sane. So there's the botanical lab. But I don't need to go that way. That's just outside town, right? Yeah. The Emerald Vale. So let's go talk to that vicar. And I'm just sort of wandering my way in. Yeah, no, I don't need that right now. Botched quests. Ooh, you can botch quests. Okay, so first of all, where the hell's Phyllis? Oh, this is a much bigger area than I originally thought. Wait, isn't this the... No, it's not. This ain't the church. So you're Phyllis, huh?
You the new worker? Whatever. Make it quick, Tenderfoot. I'm busy.
I'm guessing you're the foreman?
Foreman Granger. Mind those words don't come out of your mouth unless preceded by yes or right away or thank you. Shit. Silas still on about that. Here, take the fees. I'd appreciate it if you didn't tell Reed I was late on my payment.
These papers aren't signed in your name.
Because they're not my fees and not my gravesite. Guy I worked with shot himself. I paid the bill.
Oh.
If you're not familiar with board law, you ought to be. Law requires delinquent gravesite fees to be paid by the deceased party's closest living relative, which meant me. Shame, though. Eugene was a good worker.
You said the guy shot himself?
Woke up one morning and put a round through his upper story. Can't imagine why. The kid was doing all right at his desk. We all thought he was an upstanding receptionist. Just between the two of us, I'm pretty shocked his weapon didn't misfire. Spacer's Choice handguns aren't the most reliable.
Must be tough losing family.
Eugene wasn't family.
I thought you said you were his closest living relative.
Yeah, I was the closest living person relative to his body at time of death. I'm the one who found him, you see, so I
What?
pay the fines. Suicide's a crime. The legal term is irreparable damage to company property. What Eugene did to himself was vandalism.
You can't be serious. What are they gonna do? Arrest his corpse?
When one of your workers commits a crime, the entire town pays for it. In other words, Edgewater would have been penalized pretty hard. Whatever Eugene was worth as an asset, we would have had to pay out of pocket to Spacer's Choice. Well, excuse you. I'll have you know, Eugene was an asset to us all. May his atoms be commended to the law. All I know is
This is so fucked up.
Gravesite fees, which
Oh
means
my
he was approved for
God.
burial, which means his papers went through, which means the town's in the clear. I'm just glad to put this whole ugly affair behind me. Eugene can rest his bones in peace, and the rest of us can get on with our own lives.
I'll let you get back to work. God. The fucking brainwashing is so thorough. Vending machine, what? Oh. Ugh. They sell weapons? Oh. Trip blade. Like that. Sawed-off shotgun. 2 sawed-off shotguns. They're both fucking expensive, but sure. I guess I also can't sell for too much, and it's not really worth it to sell considering that, like... Oh, hang on. There we go, that's better. Severed at wrist. People, this is our second unscheduled amputation in as many months. Please exercise caution and safety on machinery. Maintenance fees will be deducted from your pay. So they don't give training on safety shit. Blue slips, pink slips. I can get in. I tried. This is a big fucking area. Holy shit. I'll take that. And I'm gonna take that. Is there anybody in here? Is there a flashlight button? I just realized. Okay, key bindings. Sorry about my fucking mouse. Like, my mouse is awful. Companion move, hold, follow, companion attack. Yeah, I see, okay. Hang on. I had to. I had to try. Okay. Hang on, let's use this terminal. Disengage. Oh. Oh, it didn't work. So I could just do whatever. I could just take the thing and go, because fuck this town. And there is no way I'm gonna be in favor of these corporate assholes. Like, ever. Oh, is that blood? What the fuck? The hell are sprats? Why are they here? Foreman Phyllis Granger. Messages from Thompson. Oh shit. Wait a minute. Hang on. So 2 personal files. Theodore buried last night. Reed asked me not to report his death in our quarterlies. Sounds fair to me. Was asked to prepare a statement or something for the other workers. Been thinking about it. I don't know what to tell them. Don't end up like Theodore. Do your work, show up, wear a smile, and you'll get your medical privileges. Does it start? Just gonna... Okay. That's that. I'm out of here. It's the last guy, Ludwig Miller. He's somebody on the complete other end of the map. Oh shit. Hang on, sorry. Give me a minute. Is it? That's not good? My pistol. Better DPS. It's in 100% condition. Damage 22. I don't have much ammo for it. Oops. Little lost. Oh shit, it's nighttime. Oh. The Aurora Borealis. Okay, that was bad. Maybe Ludwig's not on the other side of the map. Yeah, I'm pretty glad and surprised that I was just able to have this. Oh. That quest is that way. Oh, right, hang on. Before I actually leave town... let's go check out what that vicar has to say. Because he is somebody I've been hearing about. A little too much for me to pass up checking him out. Vicar Max. This is the church? Oh, no, it's a bigger building. Okay. And here's, I guess, pumps and water and shit. Okay, I can just take that. That's not stealing, I guess. Someone left it there. Okay.
I've always felt weird in here. It's too clean.
Oh. Oh. Really now? Skull. Okay. Big black skull, sure. Oh, another one. Oh yeah, that is a skull. It's not a baller. It's just a fucking skull. What?
I just came to talk to the vicar is all. None of us are above confessionals.
What have you got to confess? You ain't thinking of deserting, are you?
What? No. And I resent the accusation.
Wasn't nothing but a question. Do excuse me.
I must be on my way. Verity to you.
Yes, what is it? You're an outsider. Fantastic. Vicar Maximilian de Soto at your service. Or Vicar Max if you're the sort who prefers brevity. And Ms. Holcomb as well. How rare to see you out. And with a complete stranger. Curious.
Just tagging along, Vicar DeSoto. Don't mind me.
I so rarely get new people to talk to. Name your poison, anything at all. Spiritual counseling, this season's tossball predictions, the quickest way out of town.
How did you know I was an outsider?
Not to put too fine a point on it, but your choice of wardrobe is not precisely common hereabouts. Also, you lack the distinctive worker gaze. Usually either a deadening behind the eyes, or in some rare cases, a wild-eyed frenzy, like a trapped animal. Pretty universal here, except for Ms. Holcomb, who for some reason doesn't seem to have much to say to me. Isn't that right?
It's just... there's more to it all than numbers. Sorry.
I'm a bit surprised to hear you dismiss your parishioners so casually.
I'm simply bemoaning the level of spiritual awareness in this town.
Isn't it your job to raise that?
Yes, but there are few who hear me in this miserable place. I must double my efforts to elevate my flock. These are good, hard-working people here.
Hold on, didn't you just refer to this place as this town as a miserable place?
And thank you for pointing it out. It is wrong of me to succumb to distress. This place could be so much more, and I will continue in my quest to make it so.
But what? I thought you would talk to him.
You wanted to speak to me, Ms. Holcomb? Every time I've tried to engage you in conversation, you look at the floor, answer in single words, and slink away. I can't imagine what would be so grave as to drive her to my mission. What has Mr. Thompson asked you to do? Depriving them of safety from the marauders and wildlife. I can see why that troubles you. Miss Holcomb has a soft heart. Always has, if you believe the talk.
So what do you think of Adeline's group, Vicar?
They rejected the order of society and live beyond the walls so thoughtfully provided by our Spacer's Choice patrons. Does that strike you as a responsible life choice?
So,
assuming your goal is to save as many as possible, then you should bring everyone together. Send the power to Edgewater and convince the deserters to return to the fold.
Is that even possible?
Not if things are left to stand as they are. If you don't mind a bit of unsolicited advice, be cautious on your way to the geothermal plant. It is not as safe as you might assume.
And why is that?
One of the reasons I transferred here was to fulfill my duty in hunting down banned heretical texts. I happen to know such a book is, as we speak, tainting a collector's library in Emerald Vale. However, the collector's residence lies outside the town's walls. My retrieval efforts have been thwarted by marauders who have overrun the property. Should you fare better than me, I'd pay a handsome sum for the book.
Why would a vicar be after a banned heretical book?
I just want to keep the writing out of layman's hands. It wouldn't do for such information to fall into public consumption.
I need to know a little more about this book before I agree to this.
It's a handwritten journal. A faded blue cover with the name M. Bakonu handwritten in the lower corner. I'll mark where I saw it on your map. Assuming you're serious? It is not only a beautiful relic of a bygone time, it's also the thoughts of an early thinker on the nature of man's place in the cosmos. Not many in this colony could understand its true value, should they ever read it.
I'll look for your book.
Thank you. If you retrieve it, you can always find me here.
Oh fuck, and I even leveled up. I'm gonna need like that 40 because holy shit. What? Oh, okay. Guess I don't have any more perks. Cower's duration. Okay. Oh. So, when I have Parvati in my team, I get an extra 5. Oh. Where's that intelligence stat that I had just seen?
Any progress on that? Please get it. What would you like to discuss? Any progress on? Please get it. A religious text deemed heretical by the... Because I'm also a collector.
No, I want to find... I really have to find that, Oh boy, the game's only been out for like 2 days, so there's this intelligence stat? I guess? I hadn't seen that. Intelligence. Okay, well if I complete that other quest, which again is on the other side of the map, I can come back to Vicar Max on the way here, and then deal with that. And yeah, I'm gonna have to do all that nonsense.
heading back. Sure. I'm going.
Sometimes I wonder what I'm doing with myself.
Where am I going? Where am I going? Here we go. Yeah, so I'm gonna deal with Ludwig. Rather than go talk to that vicar, I'm gonna go deal with him, just because it's just a better idea overall. I'll get a little bit of experience, get myself up to level 3, and then I'll hopefully have higher intelligence. Ooh, some good lighting. Hang on, I'm actually gonna Google that. Oh boy, Sam Googling things, what's new? Intelligence Vicar. Vicar Max is your companion. Vicar Max intelligence check. Oh, I guess I spoiled that for myself. I don't want him as a follower. I don't even care. If he's got that info on how to help that town, you know, still be quote-unquote deserted, then that's what I want. I don't want the people who left this town voluntarily to be forced back into it. Good. Edgewater landing pad.
When I was little, we'd get freighters in every Sunday noon. Now they only come but once a month. I love the wind here.
Thank the law. I've been requisitioning backup for months. Guess the boss finally came to his senses.
The boss?
You ever swung a truncheon? Let me see your rifling stance. I want to make sure you're up to snuff.
Silas sent me. You owe him your gravesite fees.
I told Silas I'd pay my dues if he agreed to join the resistance. Guess this means he's finally heard the calling. The war. The coming apocalypse. Man versus machine.
Oh.
I'm talking about mechanical soldier. Cold, heartless automatons made of iron and lies. Just my luck. I ask for backup and the boss sends me one of them simple folk. All right. Listen real close. Auto-mechanicals. Creatures forged in the fires of malevolence. I seen them over by the old power plant. Clattering about. Firing at the birds. Orchestrating their uprising.
The shooting at birds, and that's the
come clanging on over that hill. Where will you be? Cowering beneath your cot? Or standing?
Oh, I thought he said cock. No. Cowering beneath your cock. What's his time? Oh, I thought there was a time limit. Oh.
I've been gathering up a war chest over the years. Saw tuna cans mostly, some Spacer's chaw, few bit cards. I'll reward you for your aid. Enlistment fees? Yeah, I suppose. Wouldn't want to give the Resistance a bad name. They have sent a scout, prowling around the junkyard just behind our beloved town. This scout must not be permitted to return to its base of operations. Cross it off, then Mechanical's got a weak spot in their midsections. I think the technical term is, the blue glowy square thing.
Alright. Cool. I don't want to talk to you any longer than I have to. And Silas. So I'm gonna go deal with Die Robot real quick. Just, you know, It's experience and money. So barrel. Ooh. Shh. Not gonna deal with you. You're guarding something. So.
Ah, he ain't no threat. Bet I could fix him up smart.
Searching for repair bay. Error. Navigation systems failed. Unable to comply.
I could probably fix that. I mean, if you wanted me to.
Hang on a second, I'm not sure.
Take your time. You need help, just give a yell. Metaphorical yell. If you yell for reals, you're liable to spook them.
Damage to navigation systems detected. Attempting to return to designated repair bay. Error. Navigation systems failed.
Oh.
Navigation systems have determined this location as Spacer's Choice. Designated mechanical repair bay. Attempting to misdirect or confuse a Spacer's Choice mechanical is a punishable
Go ahead and fix him up, Parvati.
Yep, I see the problem. His nav mod got dislodged. Must have taken a tumble. Just gotta give it a good push and wait for the click. There we go. Jeremy's good as new. Well, new by Spacer's Choice standards anyhow. His name's Jeremy, by the by.
Navigation systems
Jeremy.
Optimal path toward repair bay detected. Initiating self-diagnostics.
I don't reckon Jeremy understands the concept of trade.
Spacer's Choice reminds all colonists that serving the Spacer's Choice...
Be more careful.
Oh shit. I didn't mean to. Parvati was gonna kill him. Okay. So let's see. I'm gonna look for that improve. Outer Worlds improve intelligence. Use 3 of your 6 points to make your temperament very high and never look back. Okay, yeah. No. No. No passive health regeneration. Hey, wait a minute. There was a respec station, wasn't there? It took 500 credits. So... okay. I'm gonna put a little bit into tech. And dump a little bit of that into leadership. Okay. Guessing I can't head in this way. Oh, yes I can. Cool, criminal activities. Well, let's see what they're hiding. Yeah, this is how I play most of these games. It's like I'm mistrusting of literally everybody, and then I'm like, hey, let's Let's sneak into their shit. Sure, grip, I don't care. Energy cell. Ooh. Some pretty decent loot. More bit cartridges. So. I think that's good. That's what they're hiding. Cool. Bunch of money.
Almost lost a finger in the counter.
Oh, I've already talked to Ludwig. Oh, hold it.
Had your rations yet?
Do we got a map? Yeah, I do. Cool. Junkyard, Edgewater Cemetery. Oh. Cool. You can just fast travel now. Yeah, I don't need to keep getting lost.
Bring us honor, soldier. You beat that scout to scrap with its own... You're a passing fair soldier, I will confess.
So I didn't have to kill anything.
You are one, and the enemy is Legion. What you need is an equalizer. A weapon to strike fear in their cold, mechanical hearts.
Alright.
Cantina, lavatory, behind one of the toilets. That's where I've kept it hidden all these years.
You hid your secret weapon in a lavatory.
Sharp, ain't it? The lavatory is the very last place a mechanical has need to enter.
Yeah. I'll let you know if I find it.
Double soldier. Don't want the...
So I'm getting... Okay, so this is a cool quest. It's funny. To get a weapon out of it. Anyone in here? No? Cool. I can just take this shit? Sure. Nothing in the fridge. Nice. 29 bits. 4 bits. Okay. Auntie Cleo's. I wonder what Auntie Cleo's is. Is it like a, you know, like a sister company of Spacer's Choice?
You're not a big drinker, are you?
So what is this bundle? Oh. I can have like John Dead Space outfit. Rebuilt mining gear, riot control armor. This might help me fit in some more. It's mining gear. Yeah, I like to just play a bit of a thief, typically, in these games. It's just what happens. And, you know, there's no seeming repercussions for it, so... I don't care. So what's disgusting is that that managed to be hidden in the lavatory after all these years. I typically just like to steal whatever's not out in the open. Like in here, for example. Rob some of this person's shit. Oh my god. Oh, that's disgusting. Getting out of there. Your money's mine. Your money is also mine. Ooh, pretty. How much money do I have now? 266, not bad. So, this is somehow gonna come to Switch. I mean, I don't understand that they couldn't get Fallout 4 running on Switch. Or seemingly Fallout 3. So. Oh, good. The slightest amount of fall damage will break all my bones. So, cannery.
Sometimes I wonder what I'm doing.
This is where the magic happens. Well, science. But it still happens here.
Sure. Just exploring the town now.
My dad's... It's an office. Just my office.
Oh. Oh, this is your dad's office. Control-Alt-7, enter. Well, that didn't work. Okay, open last search. In Dumati left Edgewater today. She's been reassigned to Terra 1. I kissed her goodbye at the platform and asked if I'd ever see her again. We both knew the answer was no. Look up and think of me, as I'll look up and think of you. They wouldn't let me keep her, but I know you'll raise her with love, perhaps more than I would make time for. You are patient and present in a way that I am not. The company says she has no name until you give her one. Her name is Parvati. They tell me her birthday will be set on the date she's legally delivered to you. She was actually born on July 7th. Make her feel special when I can't. She liked it when I sang to her. It was the only time she stopped crying. Damn. Sat up last night reading through the Young Spaces Guide. Almost started reading it out loud from habit. It's been 10 years, but I still haven't memorized. Huh.
Something you need?
I noticed you mention your dad a lot, but never your mother.
That's on account of how I never met her.
I'm sorry.
It's hard to miss what you never knew. I don't ponder it over much. She was in another division of the Spacer's Choice family. She worked in the Vale a few months, sorting the cannery computers. Her contract said any kids she had, expected or not, belonged to her office from the time of conception. So when I was born, I got sent here.
That's inhuman.
It's sensible. Dad just fixed machines. She did some kind of crazy math, high-level stuff. Better to raise me on his time than hers. You mean about the mission being too clean? I know, but Vicker says the universe is a machine, that it runs by law. Real machines have gunked up oil, scratches, and worn bits. You can tell they've seen handling, been used by folk. The machine Vicker sees is one ain't never been run. It's not for people to live in. It's something on a museum shelf, under glass. I think there's something higher and greater than us. But I don't feel it when I'm in the mission. Sorry. I know, it's none of my business. It's not like I think it a failing, mind. It's just I live right across the road. Most nights I watch folks out my window. When they come in here, they might be happy or sad. Mostly they're tired. When they leave, they're mad at themselves. Or they stumble into the alley and I listen to their hearts breaking.
Are you safe living across from this place?
There's been scary nights. But Constable Reyes is right up the road. She keeps an orderly. Something you need?
Wow. That's not everything I wanted to ask. Yeah, that's one
If you're hungry, I could
kind of problem. I feel like I still have things to ask these people, but the game just doesn't let me at times.
Oh, you like flowers? I can't find many kinds around here.
So this is your
If you need
place.
to go, I'll wait outside.
Okay. So I didn't even realize.
I don't like coming out here. People on the street stare. Hey, that's... I mean, if you need it. Okay.
Don't worry, I'll help you out. Yeah. So I guess we're going back to Ludwig then. Makeshift low pressure suit. Actually pretty good. Shit. Am I able to do third person? Really quick. Okay, no, that's... That also fucked up my screen. Okay, I think you know you've been playing video games too long when your eyes really start to hurt. So this is a good game. Very good, in fact. Yeah, The Outer Worlds. Alright. So far, I kind of love it. And I'm gonna want to come back to it. I don't know if I'm gonna stream it. But yeah, this one's a keeper. I'm so, like, I was really debating whether I was gonna get this or not, because again, I didn't like New Vegas. I didn't like, I only kind of liked Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines. So far, I'm just sort of enamored with this game. And I've been playing it for far too long. I was only going to play it for like an hour, and then I was going to do some corruptions, but I've been going on for almost an hour and a half now. So. It is about damn time I ended the stream. Hopefully, maybe Monday night, I'm not sure about that, but at some point, we will be doing corruptions. Because I've got corruptions figured out. Almost. I've got some real-time corruptions figured out. If you're wondering, no, won't be like someone like Vinesauce, who does the best corruptions, but he gets like teams of people to do corruptions, and it's impressive, and it's a fucking amazing community effort, so. But I've got some corruptions lined up for a few games. Either way, thank you for watching the stream. If you enjoyed the stream, you can check me out on YouTube at youtube.com/SamuelKnytt. if you want to check me out on Twitch because you've been watching through YouTube. Oh yeah, speaking of YouTube, I can't believe I went this long without saying it, but I reached 100 subs. So, hell yeah. That's why I forgot to mention, that's why I had corruptions planned out, because I reached 100 subs. So, yeah, that's a thing. Thank you for the subscribers, thank you for the support, you know. The ever-growing channel of mine that is growing too fast is, you know, it's nice. It's nice to see that, you know, the half effort that I always put in is paying off a little bit. But yeah, thanks for your time, thanks for your support. If you're watching this on YouTube, you can check me out at twitch.tv/Mr. Knytt. I typically stream around 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. That's just a, you know, typical time that it's in the loose schedule, but evenings usually. So yeah, that's all I got to say. I will see you around.